Someone commented on my bones video that my idea was very similar to that of a guy named Hadrian Pollard. So I wanted to take a second to explain more of my magic system to differentiate it from what he has going on. I would recommend checking out his YouTube channel though, because his dual magic system is sick. In this world, magic is a biological process necessary for life, just like respiration, where we breathe in oxygen and we exhale carbon dioxide. But in this case, we breathe in mana through our bones and then exhale magic. Without practice, this magic can't actually do a whole lot. It influences the world lightly according to your subconscious mind, but never anything too powerful. Stuff like being able to run a little bit faster than your body should be able to, or never being bitten by mosquitoes. This state is called humming, and it's the lowest form of magic. With a bit of practice though, you can access a state called tension. This is very similar to holding your breath. You're stopping your bones from expelling magic, and this allows you to build up magic power. This can be really dangerous though, because your bones never stop intaking mana. So that power can build up and become too much, causing your bones to explode or degrade over time. This process is also very painful at high levels and uncomfortable at lower levels, so most people just tend not to practice it. Once you've achieved tension though, you can forcefully expel it from your bones all at once in a process called release. This is like traditional spell casting you think of. Releases are very specific to the individual. Like for example, the detective I talked about in the first one, his release is to create color photographs, which don't exist in the period of time that the story's set in. However, you can pretty much do anything as long as you have enough training and enough bones. That's where bone grafting comes in. Oftentimes, people who want to use higher forms of magic need more bones than the human body has, and so they graft bones to the outsides of their body. This comes with a lot of pluses too, because when the bones are grafted on the outside of your body, you can avoid the pain and complications that result from high levels of tension within your own body. Bone grafting does have its limitations though. The first of which is that humans are fundamentally incompatible with animal bones. That's not to say that people don't do it or they haven't done it. It's that when you do graft animal bones to your body, you lose your humanity progressively. This results in people becoming almost rabid animals. This happens a lot in the slums with people who can't afford any legal methods or illegal methods of getting human bones. So people with serious diseases and people who are super poor oftentimes will resort to grafting animal bones to their body in order to stay alive. People who do this are called rats by society. Another limitation is that for bones to be good grafts, they generally have to be from a certain age group. When you pass a certain age threshold, your bones stop being worth as much, and that's because as you go through life, your bones degrade naturally over time. So if you were to graft an 80-year-old's bone to your body, you might only be able to cast one spell off of it before it broke. Most of the bone grafting that happens is illegal, but there are some legal ways to obtain bones. For example, when a family member passes, the rights to their bones are given to the family. Most often they're donated to medicine, or sometimes they're sold into the legal market. However, criminals can't access this market because every bone in the legal market needs a certificate from the state. So when the source of the bones is crime, they can't really have that certificate. That's pretty much all I've got. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about the world, and I'll be happy to make a follow-up video at some point. But yeah, that's what we got.